Alright, I'm gonna test sharpness. I did this earlier, but I didn't test it with Berserk, so I'm just going to record this again. Let's summon our favorite test subject, Godspell. That was not how you do it. Should be wearing prop, it doesn't really matter because we just need to see the damage for this. Alright. Let's just do a baseline for this. It's like basically half hard every time. We're gonna do crits. Actually, I'm not sure if he's wearing a lot or if he's wearing it doesn't matter, but this is sharp, so this is 40% of what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure. You can see it sometimes does a little bit of damage, not like a lot, but you know, I think crits really it's very yeah, like crits definitely better here. I don't know, I think it's slightly underpowered. I'm gonna boost it a little actually. I'm gonna do Berserk test. I'm already here. I'm gonna go and see if we can get down to 3 hearts. Okay, this is Berserk level 1. I'm just gonna test this. I don't think so. Let's just very similar, honestly. Let's go to survival. Let's just go to whatever the next Berserk. I think there's only 2 levels. I'm not sure actually. Stu actually, I don't know. I actually should probably know this. Okay, let's throw ourselves off a cliff again. I think we're in the next level. I'm just gonna go down to 3. Let's just wow. Seems again very similar to sharp. I'm not sure. Try. So it's always just 1 heart. And what is sharp? So basically I'll tell 1 heart, but sometimes. Let's go back to survival. Let's we want like slightly under. Like this here is basically just sharp, right? Oh, this is always just 1 heart. Wait, what? Okay, this changes things a little bit. Why did I open that? Because this is also just. This is just 1 heart always. Then sharp is not good enough, basically. Let's see. They said they're the same thing, so I think I'll buff sharp a little bit. Why did I do that? I'll buff it just a tiny bit more. It's at 40% of what it should be, so maybe 50% of what it should be. Should be as in what it in vanilla is in normal. Like normal as in what it is vanilla values. So I guess I'll go and make it just a little bit more, and I'll come back. Boys, we have boosted it to 50% of what it should be. Let's spawn a Godspell. Let's set up survival. So again, let's just do quick baseline. I did miss that. You guys can see that. Just half heart always, basically. I don't think it ever changes, which is kind of stupid. Heal him, crit. Half heart to 1 heart, like 50% of the time. Maybe sharp, I don't think it shows properly, but don't go in the hole. This was a world for something else I was testing, but we have that now. Anyways, this is sharp, so I think it's hitting one part slightly more consistently now. Which is interesting. Let's see crits. Okay, one heart's like basically always now. Right? Yeah. Alright. Let's go to survival and actually we don't want food because then we'll regen and we don't want that. Oh, I might die. Let me actually get food. Oh my gosh. Beef patty. Why not? Why do you eat that so fast? Oh, now I'm healing. I'm healing too much. It's too much. Oh, what the heck? That is so much. Oh, that's a lot of saturation, actually. Alright, well, I think we're past the... Okay, hold up. I'll maybe this, and then I'll throw myself off a cliff real quick. Alright, this is fine. Let's just test this. Okay, so sharp is better than this. I think it hits one hurts a lot more. That's what I think. Creative real quick. Heal pot spell. Go on to survival again. Throw myself off a cliff a few more times. Messed up. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Wow, that does no damage if it's far away. Frick, I got some of that. Hold up, let me throw myself off the cliff again. Wait, so... Sharp is just... Oh my gosh. Sharp is too good. I think I'll just go back to 40 then. I think 40 is okay. 40's fine. 40's fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do 45%. Do I really have to test it again? I'll test it again. Alright. Well, let me test it again with 45%. Okay. Quickly speedrun. Godspell. Computer survival. Go. Holy lag. That's fine. Alright, obviously have a heart. Why you have that? It's fine. Crits. Sharp. This moment of truth. It's like something, right? Like, oh, super quick. And then we're gonna do crits. Alright, this is mostly one heart. Hold up. I think it's okay if sharp isn't super meta. At least in terms. Okay, well this is fine. You don't want it does more damage, but this is it should also just do one heart every time. Yeah. This is it's basically the same. Okay. I think I'll just go back to 40, honestly. Because even though it wasn't like that much, like, Berserk still kind of does a lot more. Well, actually, I think 45 makes sense. Because it's about the same as when you're, like, down 7 hearts, but again, it's perfectly consistent. I think I'll do set 4.45, which is what we're at right now. Because, well, like 50 is too good. Yeah, 50 is definitely too good. Crits are the same here, but normal hits definitely do more damage with Berserk. Okay, that's a thing. I think 45's fine. Right? Because, no. No, I'm going to 40. Because, it's basically the same as 7 hearts, or somewhere around that range. When you get more, you need to be at 3 hearts, but the trade-off is you need to be low. And healing is very hard to get. Healing is much harder, because you can't gap spam and everything. So I think the original 40 actually might just be it. Alright, I'm dropping Godstone. Was he wearing protection? He was. Alright. What? Okay, interesting. Alright, I think that's it. I think we just go with 40, which is the one I tested originally, but, yeah. I think 40 makes sense, I guess. It's a little goofy. I don't... Like, I could maybe do, like, 42.5, but then it just gets silly and there's really no point. So... I think this is good. So, because Sharp shouldn't be too meta, but it needs to be, like, meta enough, I guess. I don't know. This feels a little imperfect to me. I feel like it could be better, but I think 40 is good enough. I think it's good enough.